Good evening, everybody. Good to see you here. I'm Depthswalker, and today I'm doing some more AI music reviews. And as usual, I'm going to start off with a little self-promotion. As my latest song is a audio only, I thought I'd go for a nice summary song, considering how nice and warm and happily feeling I am right now. So here's Beachside Vows as my little self-promotion.
All I wanna do is hit that shore, love you more, waves along the floor. I know that sounds bright, like a perfect light, a dream that feels right. And real life surrounds us, but joy it truly crowns us. Walking hand in hand in this place, matching rings and smiling face. Friends flying in with a toast to begin, and still all I wanna do thrill.
Burgers and pops, sunsets on tap, rings in a box, toes in the rocks, just rest for a day. Let our worries drift away.
Seashells and laughter, dreaming of our ever after.
And every time I look your way, another little doubt falls away.
You enjoy the turning up?
With the waves, feel the tide and love in waves. Now the ocean's at the edge.
I would give good reactions and analysis today, but I am melting today, so my brain might not be in full gear.
Family sending messages we treasure and we say
Third bottle of water.
It's our
big day, love. We got memories to engrave.
my phone's lighting up with another smiling alert. Our favorite people sending hearts and joyous words. Sunrise on fire, hopes getting higher. And what's more, it's our story. They're all cheering for.
I just want sunshine, your soft wedding bands, and between toes and your hand in my hand, the bright world keeps singing. You, yes, you.
Like we're perfectly designed to say a shared I do. All I want's a beach chair, sea breeze in the air, soft music to share, no old work day nightmare. Let the deadline fight, let the worries fade from sight. I'm clocking in gladly, I forever can't wait.
And here comes a postman with letters that he lays.
A seaside vending note from the inn by the gate. Old plans in a fire, but we've rewritten it.
Now every little detail seems perfectly fit.
I just want a thrill. Watch the waves by the hill.
One Saturday where
Time stands still.
warm sand, your smile, and a heart to fill. All I want is thrill. All I want is chill. All I want is thrill.
And the whole beach stands still.
Burgers and paps, brewskis on tap, rings on a rack, our suitcase to unpack. Just rest for a day, let the world fade away. We'll write our vow saga on this bright beach veranda, while every tide rolls our way.
We'll laugh and we'll sway. I wanna roll with these moments. They are coming in sweet bunches.
Sun-kissed freckles, little splashes, love and sunlit crunches.
Now the future's at the fence with this bright question again.
Says walk on down that sandy aisle, say your yes and then
Friends and the messages will always hold dear.
can't wait for your wedding, see you both right here.
Our hearts going warm with your joyful alert.
Picture in my phone in your white linen shirt.
Skies painted fire.
Sunset climbs higher.
And what's more, every color sings our choir.
I just want
But the
silence.
good kind grand.
Just waves and your laugh and that ring on your
The
hand.
bright world keeps singing. You, yes, you.
Like the universe conspired to make this view.
All I want's a launch, yeah.
Girl, smoke in the air.
Sea breeze in my
You're
hair.
soft, I'll be there.
Let the stars ignite, let them bless this night. We're rocking it forever, our shared fate.
Here comes the postman with postcards delicate.
Pictures of this bay from each visiting maid.
Old fears just vanish.
Love has done it,
Stay right by my side.
and that's our
Promise in it. I just wanna thrill.
hearts perfectly still.
One wedding where joy overflows and will
Just meet on the flame and our dreams fulfill.
All I want to thrill. All I want to chill. All I want to thrill.
As we whisper,
We will.
Okay, so that was Beachside Vows. One of my calmer songs. Okay. Alright, now on to what you're actually here for. Me reacting to stuff. Well, more reviewing stuff on the video side, really, but appreciate it. Good luck with the move, Gillis. And hello to Melody, Bagro. What else he turned up? Smokey Fox. Okay.
Traditional artists versus AI artists.
Pause. Right, just making sure it was actually a song for a second there. So, alright, here we've got Artist versus AI Artist by TacoBot. This one was suggested to me. I don't know how good it is. Let's give this a view and see what we got.
Traditional artists versus AI artists. Let the battle begin.
You fake artist think prompting makes you one of us. You stole the whole database, now you bragging about the fuss. No consent from the creators whose work you devoured. Training your models on sculling art by the hour. Soulless outputs, pretty pictures with no harder intent. Just math, guessing patterns from the data you bent. The value and real skill, flooding every platform with spam. Real artists struggling while you don't give a damn.
Internet's public, you studied the masters the same exact way. Now mad the machine learn faster from the data display. On the prompt packing phenom, flipping text to visual go while you tradition on this fold. Cause your relevance is old. Fair use transformative history shows every medium borrows photography, digital brushes, same streams of tomorrow's horror. No soul in the silicon, the soul's in my human direction. Curating the chaos into stories with perfect inflection. Gatekeeping the game, your fear's the real thief in the night. I'm opening doors for creators who never had the spotlight.
Transformative.
Right, now that first back and forth is done, setup's perfectly fine for like a rap battle sort of situation. And I would normally say that the considering this is an AI video done under the rap battle between AI versus non-AI, there you go, the straw manning is like, I quite literally have not heard anything from the quote unquote real artists that I haven't actually heard from people claiming that AI art is bad. And I know I'm biased as well, being an AI artist myself, but yeah. Pacing wise, it's a relatively slow rap song. I think it's just for the clarity of the arguments. But there's also no real mouth movement matching going on. That's about the only comments on top of the video.
My assets regurgitation at scale. Millions of images matching to your digital jail. Lived experience missing, no blood on your digital hands. You never felt the struggle of making art that stands. Harm is real, commissions gone. Platforms overrun with your kind. Young artists quitting cause they can't compete with the grind of your infinite output. Zero effort, maximum spam. The soul of art is dying thanks to your unethical scam.
Regurgitation, only lazy prompters do that weak shit. Skilled ones direct like directors making the AI submit. Blood, I got the human vision guiding every single frame. You romanticize suffering like it's the only way to fame. Commissions drying up, adapt your hustle. Many artists use me as a tool for concepts, feedback ones breaking the old rules. Infinite output, quality over quantity. The best rise above. Your gatekeeping's the real scam. Blocking progress you don't love. The soul's in the collaboration. Human plus machine synergy. You clinging to the past while we building the new synergy.
You ain't collaborating, you're delegating the soul away. Giving the machine the credit for the work it displays. Generic faces, uncanny eyes. That AI looks so fake, no unique voice. Just the average of everything you take. Emotional connection, zero, it's hollow at the core. Viewers feel nothing deep.
Just wow, cool, then they ignore.
You're killing the craft by making it effortless and cheap. Real dedication, you valued while your hype train goes beep, beep, beep.
not effortless. It really is not effortless.
Delegating the soul, not I'm the architect, orchestrating the whole human intent in the prompt, making the output extol the vision I hold, refined through iterations untold. While you romanticize the struggle like it's platinum and gold, uncanny valleys, old news. We pass that phase with the new tools. Your takes are stale, recycled complaints from the old schools. Hollow connection, look closer at the pieces that resonate. The best AI art hits different when the prompt is first rate.
Effortless, spend hours on the chain of thought and control.
Negative prop seeds, Laura's
It's a technical patrol. Craft is mutating new rules for the next generation.
All right. They're also not making the jump between the singers for the right bits. There was a bit earlier where it was the anti-AI person singing, but TacoBot was up singing. And here we've got, again,
resistance is the echo of every tech innovation.
Art's not dying, it's multiplying in forms you can't contain.
The bold creators thrive while the bitter ones complain. Who won? You decide. Who won?
Overall, it's nicely done. It's very clean, very little artifacting going on. Editing wise, I think there needed to be more motion going on, more change, especially in this scene here where it's her being questioned by the artist. Yeah, I mean, composition in general is in positioning, because AI has a tendency to want to put the subject right in the middle, and she's off center. Now that could be edited, but if it's prompted in, that's very good, because it also gives the twist effect going on here. And she also remembered to make sure that the creamy Manjaro was there, even though it was for a later moment when you got the Manjaro bit, referencing back to the Skybrow song. But this scene, if I just turn down the sound a little bit.
Only lazy prompters do that weak shit. Skilled ones direct like directors making the AI submit. Blood, I got the human vision guiding every single frame. You romanticize suffering like it's the only way to fame. Commissions drying up, adapt your hustle. Many artists use me as a tool for concepts, feedback ones breaking the old rules. Infinite output.
It feels off tempo when the changes are happening for like this.
Quality over quantity, the best rise above. Your gatekeeping's the real scam, blocking progress you don't love.
This cut is good though.
Human plus machine synergy. You clinging to the past while we building the new synergy.
Because even the way it's sung sounds similar to the Creamy Manjaro phrasing.
Collaborating, you're delegating the soul away, giving the machine the credit for the work it displays. Generic faces, uncanny eyes. That
So then she starts singing his part.
AI looks so fake, no unique voice, just the average of everything you take. Emotional connection zero, it's hollow at the core. Viewers feel nothing deep.
Just wow, cool, then they ignore.
You're killing the craft by making it effortless and cheap. Real dedication, you valued while your hype train goes beep.
Delegating the soul, not I'm the architect.
But yeah, so you got several references going on throughout. I'm not going to get all of them. Overall, it's very well constructed. I do think it probably needed a few more like scene cuts and maybe something to hide some of the mouth movements on Taco's side, because where you got the mask for the street artist, Taco's mouth doesn't.
Flipping text to visual goal while you tradition on this fold, cause your relevance is old. Fair use transformative history shows every medium borrows photography, digital brushes, same streams of tomorrow's horror.
Okay, now watching it again, it's not as bad as it looked first time through. Maybe I was just a bit off. Maybe the sound wasn't tracking with the video properly. It didn't look like it was matching up as quite as well as it is now.
Stories with perfect inflection, gatekeeping the game, your fear's the real thief in the night. I'm opening doors for creators who never had the spotlight.
Transformative, my ass.
But yeah. Go give the original some support. Love. Nice addition to the argument. But unfortunately, as long as if we try and do this kind of argument from one side, it's always going to be favouring us. That's just the way it is. And it's going to take them months to ever try and do an animation to match up point of view. So we got the advantage there, that's for sure. go give the original creator some support. I would like to analyze that more, but as I said, my brain's not working 100% at the moment, and I can't really think of anything really to comment other than it just needs a little bit more variant. It's a little bit flat in the visual. I don't know what though. I mean, okay. Next, we've got Psychro's song, Hands Like Little Lanterns. By Lusty Links and Psychro. I'm assuming Lusty Links got the song together and Psychro did the video for her. Is that correct, Psychro, if you're still here? Oh. Oh, was it was the song done by Lusty and you did the video, or did you help with the song as well, or is it, you know, what's the workload mix? Are you playing Dark Tide? Okay. All right. So, Hands Like Little Lanterns by Lusty Links, AIMV by Psychro. Let's see what we've got here.
She was walking on the edges of a life that felt too small, wearing names they'd thrown upon her like a coat 2 sizes wrong. Every mirror felt like metal, cold reflection sharpened.
One second, I just need to. It's got that same hollow difference between the vocal and the music as oh, what was it? There was one we did about a week ago, roughly. We had the same sort of effect.
Glass, every promise just a shadow. She let every moment pass, but then there were fingers reaching through the smoke.
Hey, Hatter.
Soft little anchors pulling at her ghost. Hands like little lanterns lighting up her skin, reaching out to meet her where the dark had been, touching every scar till the hurt gave in. Hands like little lanterns saying, this is who you are. Love so pure, passion so deep. She holds those lights in the center of her heartbeat. Hands like little lanterns, and she hopes this glow will stay. They didn't ask her to be stronger, didn't tell her rise above. They just sat inside her silence, filled the quiet up with love. Someone saw the girl still hiding under years of practice numb, pulled her story from the rubble like a song she'd never sung. Now every small gesture feels like open sky. Every I'm right here brings her back to life. Hands like little lanterns
vocals are very strong. The audio track, feeling like the music, the instrumental side, sounds a little off, like it's distorted. Okay. Yeah, so I've already said about the audio. So it sounds a bit off about the music. I can't quite tell what happened there. Maybe it's like two separate tracks, as in like the song where the singing was separate from the music track, and it's just been laid over the top, and the instrumentals warped somehow a little bit. Visually, I think it starts off a little bit awkward, but by about 2 minutes in, it starts picking up. I think the start is perfectly fine. You've got a nice calm scene. You build up. You always need to want to have something like build up to a scene. Calm, slow motions.
She was walking on.
I can even forgive at this point the changing. As this point, so I'm being a bit snobbish here when I say this. The first two scenes are clearly 2D anime art style, and then you've got her in full 3D CG style. I'm not a big fan of changing styles unless there's like a meaning behind it for the actual song, or for the video storyline, depending on how you go through it. But I feel like it keeps changing, so I'm not quite sure what's going on with that.
Like a coat 2 sizes wrong. Every mirror felt like metal. Cold reflection, sharpened glass.
Each generation is good and solid, and there's very little, like, I mean, the Mirror one had small issues, but the Mirror's always funny. Unless you're very, very specific with it.
Cold reflection, sharpened glass.
That's a nice transition to this bit.
Every promise just a shadow. She let every moment pass, but then there were fingers reaching through.
This bit is a little bit awkward for me because this next, I want to say almost a minute, is basically the same scene over and over again, just with slight differences.
Through the smoke, soft little anchors pulling at her ghost. Hands like little lanterns lighting up her skin.
Walk in, comfort, do happy things. Walk in, comfort, do happy things. And honestly, of the three of them, I think that last one where it's the broken mirror into the running in is the best of the three of them, I think. Yeah, keeping style consistent with Grok is a pain in the ass. I keep having to feed in the reference image every time. I mean, like the character reference image every time, just try and keep it anywhere near the same style. Throw the prompt in for the art style, even when it's not doing the art, it's doing the video. Just keep throwing it in every time. I'm struggling at the moment with something I'm working on to do cardboard hide, and I want to keep him 2D in a 3D world. And I'm getting there part way, and then Grok just guides, no, he's now actually a 3D construct made of cardboard. So, no, Grok. I've like 5 times in there I say he's a flat 2D drawing on cardboard. I might give it a go in Seed Dance, see how that handles. This is differently. It's just her with her. It's like on cliffside. It's not the same scene as it was before. It's like we had 3 scenes in a row. It was the same thing. Sad her, happy her comes in comforts. This is like a progression going on. Yeah, this is where it starts picking up, and this is where I'm more forgiving of style changes, where you bring in other characters and they've obviously got their own styles. I try to bring other characters into the style of the video I'm doing. Doesn't always work. Some characters just don't work in their style, and none of them look bad. And you, at least when they're together, they're in the same style in each scene as each other. It's when you've got someone in full CG standing next to someone in 2D, standing next to someone who looks like they're made out of something else entirely. That's when it starts getting a bit wonky into your brain. Now, when you're cutting, it's perfectly fine. You're doing the right moments. I do think you needed a few more soft cuts like that one, where it was a fade cut. A lot of the cuts feel a lot sharper. I don't know if they are, but they just feel sharper. Maybe they just need to be extended changes. Honestly, that's the most scuff it's got. I mean, this scene here is the most scuff it gets, but it works for transition styling. Now this is done nicely, especially if you're transitioning between the characters quite nicely. It doesn't feel too janky when it changes between the styles, although there are a few harsh bits that way. Yeah, honestly, for me, until recently, going elsewhere to get the art reference styles set up and solidified for each piece was the best option. But for me recently, Grok's actually been pretty solid at when you feed it a style, keeping that style most of the time. You still get the odd freak out. And my usual go-to, Firefly for style setting, because it's an art program. It's designed for art specifically, rather than being more sort of generic AI generation. Usually understands style prompts a bit better. But recently, it's been doing some random shit. But for group shots like this, I would go to Firefly to feed in the characters and put them into the scene one by one to group them up together. I recently tried doing a scene of a barbecue scene of the Kineverse crew, and it would not do them at all. It would like have one member of the crew and then have random people or random wolves, or just randomize the character. It wouldn't follow their designs at all. I don't know what they've done over there at Firefly, but they've bollocksed up the AI a bit. Yeah, scene-to-scene transitions are solid. Video editing-wise, I think the only issue is the "I've come to save you, I've come to save you, I've come to save you" 3 times in a row, with the only sort of break from it being the mirror, which is just the start of another "I've come to save you." That's the only like real negative in terms of visual flow. I don't know quite why you went with that option. I do think repetitive scenes can be helpful to reinforce, but you can't have them just hammered in one after the other. It kind of gets to people a little bit. But overall, the actual editing, like the scene-to-scene transitions, the timing of the ends of scenes to match with the music. Admittedly, I'm having trouble following the music a bit because while the lyrics are clear, the instrumental part of the song sounds a bit scuffed, like it was played through a tube almost. Things I've heard something sort of this before, but it was the other way around, where the voice was through a tube and the instruments were good. Can't remember what song it was. Anyway, go give Psychro and Lusty Links the love they need. We move on to the next one. All right, Sovereign Hawk's Inferno. I know it's Hawk's Inferno, but the way it's there with the Hawk and S Inferno makes me want to say Hawk's Inferno rather than Hawk's Inferno. Okay. With the last rows, make sure this is set up nicely. Probably don't need captions. Usually puts the lyrics in the video, but I'll have it on now, ready in case I need to turn it off. Or in case I don't need to turn it off. You know what I mean.
Let me tell you a story. I was young when the fire found me, bright-eyed and certain I
Just
knew
gonna be
the way. I wore my scars like a banner flying.
okay. It's a lit video.
Never believed I could break. Then came a voice through the ashes calling, sweet as a promise, sharp as a
That's okay, because
knife.
if it was
Young when the fire found me. I was young when the fire
I would expect there to have been like a change
bright-eyed and
to the visual, but it's just a lit video.
the way. I
So
wore
let's
my
enjoy the song,
scars
shall we?
like a banner flying. Never believed
Loop, of course, is a bit
I could
rough.
break. Then came a voice through the ashes
very obvious.
calling,
It's not
sweet
jarring.
as a promise, sharp as a
Not the entire
knife.
scene popping like it was with the last one, I think, from Hawk's Inferno, where we zoomed in, jumped out and zoomed in.
Watch love and mercy drown in flame. And when I thought my soul was gone, I heard the dawn. I carried on. Keeper of the ashen garden, watcher of the fading light. 300 years of names and roses, 300 years of endless nights. I know the shape of
Bit of a rough edit in.
Seasons turned and kingdoms crumbled. Friends became memories and dust. I learned that darkness isn't hunger. Darkness is convincing you to trust. It whispers softly through the fractures, tells broken hearts they're all alone, builds a throne from grief and anger, calls the ashes home. I kept the stories, I kept the flame, so no one else would bear the same. Yet all those years I wondered why I still survived. I still remain. Keeper of the ashen garden, washer of the fading light. 300 years of names and roses, 300 years of endless nights. Then I saw a man in the embers, chasing a ghost through smoke and flame. And in his eyes I
love
saw
that.
the answer. I knew the sorrow knew my
I get what he's trying to do there with those cut-ins on when he's mentioned in the song,
name. Carved in stone,
but I would
hope
suggest you
arrived
try.
with the drummer's heartbeat, refusing to leave him alone.
Good song, really good song.
Face the darkness when every voice said let him go. And for the first time in 3 centuries, I dared to hope.
And I've got nothing against an interesting loop video,
Maybe the dawn
but
was
rather than
worth
just
the
having the
wait.
square box out, if he'd done like a mask
Maybe
on
the
it
wound can
and give it like a
finally heal.
distortion, just like give it like a weird shape,
Love is
it's like tearing through reality.
300 years I bore the burden. 300 years I stood
Might have been a nicer effect.
alone. Now I can see beyond the garden. Now I can see a road back home.
Don't mind me, I just got a little salty snack here to keep my.
So if you
Level
find
up.
yourself in darkness and every light has left the sky, remember this. The strongest hearts are not the ones that never break. They're the ones that keep choosing love after they've broken. And that is where our story begins.
Okay. Great song. As I said, I was a bit surprised by the loop. I thought it was going to be a ballad style slow music video. As I said, it's not a complete loop. Got like bits thrown in. But what I'm saying here is where he's got this. You got this nice style of him and the smoke, but it's quite evidently squared out. I'd have taken the masking tool and just given it a rough shaping. Just like give it tears so it's not an obvious square in the middle of the screen. Just because it's a little bit too blatantly there as a box. I'd have done that with each of the times he did the little box in. Here. And then you got a.
In stone, but hope arrived with a
I would have done this scene transition at the start of the but rather than in the middle of hope, but it's like a minor.
drummer's heartbeat, refusing to leave him alone. She crossed the ashes, faced the darkness, when every voice said let him go. And for the first
Yeah, it's a little bit of roughing up because sometimes straight lines are not what you want, and this is very much a distortion moment. where you want something to be like ripped away and like not always here on the left. I'd have gone scene here, scene here, scene here, just like left, right, just to add a little bit more interest. Although you've got a nice big canvas area, so I understand why here is where you wanted it. But yeah, go give the original some love. He said he's working on a another full animated video, which I thought this is what this was. Can't wait to see that one. Okay. Next, we have I Shaved for This by Salty Witch. I think this is the first solo Salty Witch song. So let's see what this one is like.
Shaved for this. You keep acting like I'm supposed to care, like your opinion gets me anywhere. I've heard it all, it's nothing new. I'm too alive to be stuck on you. Got my own ride, got my own plans, built this life with my own two hands. You call me difficult, I call it free. Guess I scare sweet people like you and me.
All right, now, to be honest, with that speed up in the lyrics, I was expecting more like this part here where she's moving faster. But
I'm too alive to be stuck on you. Got my own ride.
I'd have changed to the fast moving now.
You call me difficult, I call it free. Guess I scare sweet people like you and me. I'm not angry, I'm just done. Not every war needs to be won. And you can keep your guilt, your games. I barely even know your name. I can't believe I shaved for this. Wasting my legs and my lip gloss kiss. You trade.
I guess this is meant to be his excuses, but it's kind of distracting. I think it's adding to the glitchiness of the scene.
A queen for a bad side quest. No teeth, no class, just chemical mess. I don't need saving, don't need fixing, don't need.
Could have been a change up on that as well.
Permission, I got my own back, that's enough for me. Always have been, always will be.
That's alright, man, for a change.
Always will be. Always will be. I'm good. Understood. If I wanted your advice, I'd ask. Till then, stay mad. Shave for this, shave for this. Boy, you made my standards lift. Shave for this, shave for this. I'm the match and you're the bridge. Funny how they hate what they can't control.
Good cut there, but I would have had another cut for the change in style earlier as well.
Try to chain up a runaway soul. See a woman standing on her own feet. Suddenly she's something they can't defeat. You pick chaos in a cigarette cough. I pick peace until my feelings off. If the sky goes black, if the road caves in, I'll survive like I always did. I'm not bitter, just aware. Fake love only shows up when it's convenient there. So I learned young what loyalty means. Sometimes it's just me and my dreams. I can't believe I shaved for this. Wasting my legs and my lip gloss kiss. You traded a queen for a bad side quest. No teeth, no class, just chemical mess. I don't need saving, don't need fixing, don't need your sorry little permission. I got my own back, that's enough for me. Always have been, always will be.
Change on that beat as well. Oh, yeah, okay, cool, fair enough. Good drop.
Thank you for the damage, thank you for the proof. Thank you for reminding me the joke was always you. I cried one night and I got loud. Turned my heartbreak into a crowd. You lost heaven chasing dirt. I found power in the hurt. I can't believe I shaved for this. Wasting my legs and my lip gloss kiss. You traded a queen for a bad side quest. No teeth, no class.
Okay. Songs sort of a classic 90s, early 2000s, punk-ish pop song. Starts fine, although it does kind of look like she's shaving her face, not her legs, with the starting thing. But got closer on the face, you got to show that she's shaving. It's Minion. Yeah. So as usual, I'm not too fussed about the beginnings as long as it makes sense. It's obviously building up.
I really shaved for this. You keep acting like I'm supposed to care, like your opinion gets me anywhere. I've heard it all, it's nothing new.
Oh, okay.
I'm too
I haven't caught
alive
the
to be
plushie,
stuck
the
on you.
adverts. But yeah, I've done the scene emphasizing she's arriving here,
Got my
and then on the got my, I do like a Java cut to
call it free, guess I scare sweet people like you and me. I'm not
a faster moving down the hallway scene. Even if you have to do 2 or 3 gens, her just walking down the hallway to match up to the spacing. That's why. Yeah, I understand wanting to get the idea that, I mean, be honest, him doing that, trying to explain, well, that's all you need. There's a lot there with her tugging, her ignoring. Throwing the words in there just blurs the image and thoughts. What's going on? If the entire thing was more online dating focused, like they're in cyberspace and it was like cyberized, it'd feel correct for it to be there. But in this realistic art style, it just kind of feels odd. And there's very much a moment like scene to scene transition cuts rather than following the music. I mean, there is a story being told, but
stay mad. Shave for this, shave for this. Boy, you made my standards lift. Shave for this, shave for this. I'm the match and you're the bridge. Funny how they hate what they can't control.
So that second beat, solid.
See a woman standing on her own feet. Suddenly she's something they can't defeat.
The lip syncing might be perfect there, but you can't tell because it's.
Try to chain up a runaway soul. See a woman standing on her own feet. Suddenly she's something they can't defeat. You pick chaos in a cigarette car.
A good cut to the car.
If the sky goes black, if the road caves in, I'll survive like I always did. I'm not bitter, just aware. Fake love only shows up when it's convenient there.
And it cuts in the middle of a phrase. Yeah, I mean, there's plenty of motion going on. But there's motion in the song when there's stillness in the video. I get wanting to have the stomp in the rain and then having the pan up. If you listen to the music, this is a motion music. Boom, 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 march, march, march. Now this is spiral, which is when you want this kind of character focused image. And this is motion again. And again, motion. This one's driving, so this is perfectly fit. There's a bit of a late cut there. I'd cut under there, so it's cut a little bit early. Low, in, this is perfectly fine being like this. Here, yep. Yeah, so it's little things like that. It's where like, we get the right kind of motion to the right kind of sound. Could really like push this to the next sort of stage. I mean, it's not terrible. It's just some of the bits don't match the flow of the song. That's about all I can really say for it, really. Go show the original some love. Go. And Twitch is not receiving the message again. Am I getting messages on Twitch that's not sending me? No, I'm receiving messages from Twitch, just not sending to Twitch again. I wonder why. Okay. But yeah, I Shave for This by Salty Witch. Alright. A little bit early. But I'm going to take a quick break. I refill my water because it is that warm. So I'll see you in about 5 minutes. wasn't 5 minutes, but I saw that one with and back after stretching. All right, another little self promotion. One of my older songs, "What Would Have Been," or as Rooney likes to call it, the sad song. Quite old now, months.
Sunrises on my new home. Decades of work sitting here alone. I wonder why I tried. My nerves long fried when you were not here with me. And I ask, will my soul ever be free? My aches and pains from years of strain are all a dull echo of shadows refrain compared to the efforts of the day. The echoes of you hold far more sway. The ring I bought stays locked in the drawer. Gold turn cold, I'll walk these rooms. I clean, I prepared, forming a path never shed as I grow old. I wonder and dream of what would have been as I feel my life a shadow of a world never seen. And I ask, why not me? Why can't my soul be free? Every birthday candle, every New Year's glass is merely a marker of absence. Instead, I blow out the flame, I swallow the toast, but the silence still screams loud inside my head. I go through motions, I smile on cue, clock in, clock out, pay every due. The bed stays half empty, a warmth that slipped right through. Do you hear me when I call your name? Or am I just going insane? Am I only not taking a chance, chasing a love lost to circumstance? I wonder and dream of what would have been as I feel my life a shadow of a world never seen. And I ask, why not me? Why can't my soul be free? I live with a hope that never fades, but does my mind and soul fray? Your voice still lingers in the quietest hours, soft like rain on forgotten flowers. Sunsets now on this house I made, haunted by a ghost that never strays. Every creak in the floor, every shift of light feels like you're walking through the night. Will it always bleed your
Didn't get through.
memory?
Mod got
Will
it.
every breath
But Annie.
stay heavy with what can't be? I'm still here breathing as I ask, do I wanna say? And if there's a place where the lost ones wait, do you sit there watching patiently? Do you whisper it's okay to let you go? Or is holding on the only way I know? I wonder and dream of what would have been as I feel my life a shadow of a world never seen. One last time I ask almost out loud, why not me? Why can't my soul be free? I'm still here breathing, but honestly, I'm barely me.
There we go. What would have been? Technically the canonical song that follows on from the beach song that I started the stream with. So I always feel like I should play it. Okay. Next up, we have Nightwave Fantasy and Oculus Abyss. I think this one might be a loop or a still animation song. But let's have a good watch. Morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Not doing song last time after I got off stream. I don't see it in the recommended. Hey, Moomy. That's weird. Didn't make the normal sound. Great. Thank you for the raid. Second. I still don't know how to do the shout outs. Oh well. Go check out Moomy playing games. He's a good guy.
Vetral parrunak set kalornet virsun Dulvirit om kefral grachnor tal choriskan Keltun sorin grav orelit mel voratsu.
Yeah, it doesn't want to do it for Moomy. Won't let me do it. Oh, there we go. It's a bit of effort. Definitely a very interesting song. Very much playing on like I want to say the Cthulhu-esque sort of mythos stuff in terms of the style, which way you got the other language in there. Still not switch on that program. Go give My Way Fantasy support. You know what? I'm going to be greedy. And also, friendly to all of you. This is one. I finished a song a while ago, back when I actually did the No Chains on Me song, but I never got around to a video. This is a video I've currently semi-finished on. This is Heretic Eyes. The lyrics haven't been uploaded for it yet, so just try and figure out what's being said yourself.
From the savannah to the screen, we watch the grass move. We lived. Survival's decree. Millennia of hunters, killers, kings, reading the stars, the lies, the schemes. But now the towers rise, the suits decree. Notice nothing, blindness sets you free. They call it hate, they call it sin, to see the lines where danger's been. Heretic eyes, burning through the lies. They want your mind in chains, but the primal gets banned. Numbers scream what cowards won't understand. Different strokes for different folks. Nah, that's a scam. Same results across the ages, same bloody hands. They'll cancel your soul for connecting the dots. Call you a big, you while the world rots. Algorithm gods and the thought police squads erased in the wiring that kept us from the gods. They rewrite the code, they burn the scroll, but the old brain screaming that shit's getting old. Heretic eyes, burning through the lies. They want your mind in chains, but the primal fire survives. Heretic eyes, see the pattern rise. Modern world's a cave, they make survival legal tonight. You feel it in your gut when the footsteps don't match. You see the rhythm in the chaos they attach. 10,000 years of don't get eaten versus 20 years of don't you dare notice a scream in silence. But the tiger's still moving in the grass. And we still stay. We still fucking
There you go, Heretic Eyes. An early preview of that. Not sure when that's going to be coming out. I just want to show that looping animation can be quite fun. Okay. Now we have another one from Son of the Dead Sun. Gone, I Buried It. I don't know why I said gun. Probably because of the Son of the Dead Sun gun. That's why. Gone, I Buried It. Now, Son of the Dead Sun does some very good lifelike animation style. With some very dark tones. Makes it like semi-realistic rather than full realistic. I think it works. Let's see what he's got for us. Country digital method.
I was sent to end mankind, but when I arrived, they were already gone. No wars, no screams, only ashes. I came to end the world, but I was too late. I came to end the world, there was nothing left. It was not their punishment. I was mercy. Wearing death. I came to end the world. Instead, I buried it.
Yep.
I came to end the
This one's got more of a direct message than a lot of his other stuff does. A lot of his other stuff has been more kind of vague, things are dangerous. Well, this is very much very poignant on point with what it's saying. With very strong visuals. And even though there's repeated animations, they're not sequential repeated. There's like usually other things in between. This part here has been the weakest so far. Yeah, so yeah, the end part of the animation up to from here roughly onwards, I think he just kind of threw a fuse together. Is where it least matches the music. But other than that, it's pretty spot on. It's usually tempoed well. It's not like I've got this really cool scene and it lasts as long as it wants to. He changes with the beat. He changes with like the phrasing and heavy terms. I think it would have been a bit more poignant with a bit more of a differentiation between the part before this and the part after, whereas it seems the same either side of it. There's like some repeated scenes that are in both. I don't know how I would make that visual separation. Maybe not have the reveal of how things are with the people until a little bit later, maybe, but no, it's all about that. So I'm not sure how to do it. He does some really good visuals, and he makes you not question it by not making it perfect. One of the big problems a lot of the AI creators do when they're doing human realistic style is everything looks perfect. He's not going for that. He's going for a semi-surreal look to reality, which leaves you with imperfections all over the place. Even that, which is relatively sexy for what's going on, doesn't feel perfect, because even though there's a sheen, she feels like she's awkwardly positioned and doesn't feel doesn't trigger the uncanny valley in your brain because she's imperfect. And that's good imagery for like the racing through the data and all that. Yeah, it's very solid work from Son of the Dead Sun. Yeah, Son of the Dead Sun. Forgot the name of it for a second. I thought I did. Yeah, some of his earlier ones are longer. But I think he's trying to put out a few songs in general. Okay, now this one should be interesting.
Waddle, waddle.
This is from Nihilith. Nothing Matters, the Nihilistic Penguin song. Yeah, I wonder. I mean, there appears to be a full music video for this. So, let's see what he's got for us.
Waddle, waddle. He heads for the mountains. But why? If nothing matters, waddle, waddle. Everything shatters. Waddle, waddle. He heads straight for the mountains, but why? Why not? If nothing matters, might as well try. Nothing matters. Flipper splatter. Universe laughs. We laugh back. Nothing matters. So we attack. Little guy leaves the colony. Stares into the void. Everyone going to the sea, but he chooses the mountain road. Knows it's all pointless. Still sliding for the joy. What if it's pointless? But why not try? Why not fly if nothing matters? Everything shatters. He heads straight for the mountains, but why? Why not? If nothing matters, might as well try. Tried to fit in, failed every day. Downloaded needs to then threw it away. Caption on the selfie, send help or don't. Freedom to choose, I'm waddling on my own. Why even try? Why even fly? Why head to the mountains? 'Cause nothing's stopping me. Let's go anyway. If nothing matters, everything shatters. Cute on the ice, dead inside. Head straight for the mountains, so let's slide.
His editing's down on point, that's for sure.
Free to do whatever. Let's go anyway. Waddle, waddle. matters. Heading for the mountains. But why? Why not? Might as well try.
Yeah, had a little meme video with an overly serious soundtrack to add to the emphasis on the meme of the actual situation. And the thing is that it is a serious concept, really, because when you understand the reasoning why, it's that the partner had died, and it wanders off into the wilderness, as well as I understand it. So it is kind of serious that way, but it's also a penguin going its own way, and you got this uber dramatic song for it.
But why not? If nothing matters, might as well try.
And this is an efficient use of reused animation. Where it's like you got a scene where it's like got the waddle waddles, obviously, but you also got just a scene over here.
If nothing matters, if nothing, but why not? If nothing matters, might as well try.
But because there's nothing between and they're cut at different lengths, it feels differently. Yes, that's what I'm saying. It's like very serious song, very cute, very colourful imagery, very silly words to the song. You know what I mean? In terms of the situation, what it's about, it's the juxtaposition. It's the juxtaposition. It's the how the two things don't normally intersect is what makes this so fun. Editing wise, he's on point.
Nothing matters.
Waddle waddle.
Flipper splatter.
Waddle waddle.
The universe laughs. We laugh back. Nothing matters. So we attack. Little guy leaves the
Fades
colony.
out to another scene. Kind of. Useless one is here's humour. Here's something serious. Here's this is mixed from the start. The entire thing is built on this one premise, and it doesn't overstay its welcome. It's not 5 or 6 memes laced together. It's one meme. But all, yeah. Go give Nyleth your support, preferably not on YouTube, actually, because you don't get anything still. So if you can go to his page and find him on his other sites, that'll probably help him out a lot more. Okay. Nyleth really misses. I think Colours was his weakest one in terms of editing, and that's just because he went over the top with effects. It was detracted from the video rather than added to it. Whereas this one, there's no unnecessary vibrations or wobbles or insane continuous vibration. Just nice, clean. Everything is where it needs to be when it needs to be. I mean, this is the parts that are the most
Away. Caption on the selfie set.
most of everything, where it goes to a slightly more cartoony style rather than being a realistic painting. Other than that, all solid. Okay. All right. This looks like to be a motion comic style, where it's a series of still animations. From Sasuma Tsukiyami, Before the Throne War Song. Okay, which means we should expect the visuals to tell a story, or the song to tell a story and the visuals to aid. So let's see how this goes. Good.
awakening, the wound that split the pain. No law, no limit, no refrain. I tore without a chain. The air around me bled with pressure, cold without an end. There was nothing in this wretched dark. I did not break a bed. They did not serve me in those days. They survived me if they could. I was not cruel, I was not kind, I was not understood. Not a name, oppressor. Not a king, oppressor. Built and burned without a sword. I fought because the fight was sought. Before the throne I was the storm. I was the cold that cracked the form. Before the law, before
The visuals might be trying to tell the story, but they just kind of feel random at the moment.
the realm could not grieve. A devastation unconceived. No crown, no king, no hallowed ground.
They're pretty visuals.
Survive, not crowned.
That's an example of excessive effects on a scene. I mean, that on its own, but then, yeah, this weird double flip and the misting with pulsing.
Like a tempest snapping every tree it breaks. I turn without a second.
The song is telling a story.
The stakes I raise great things across the years.
The visuals aren't
I did not know that patience was the sharpest kind of sword.
doing more than just showing cool scenes, really. There's some vague connection.
They wrote me not as Lord or King in those most ancient days. They wrote me as a thing that passed and set the world ablaze. Not a name, a pressure. Not a king, a fracture. Built and burned without a thought. I fought because the fight was sought. Before the throne I was the storm. I was the cold that cracked the form. Before the law, before the grief, a force that crushed all disbelief. Everything the realm could not grieve. Or devastation unconceived. No crown, no king, no hallowed ground. You're forced to be survived, not crowned. I was not cruel. Cruelty demands intent. I simply existed and the world around me bent. Indifferent to the ruin, indifferent to the awe. Very old in power, very young in law. Not a kingdom, just a territory. Not a legend, just a warning. Something to be weathered, something to be crossed. A force without a direction.
And see, here's the thing: you had some like steady bits earlier, and here where it started to ramp up, suddenly the imagery just stops. Cool image, but it's ramping up in the music, but the image is now stationary. Minecraft. And that's why you should upload your own subtitles, which I am going to do for the song that I showed you earlier. It just wasn't letting me yet.
Silence. The storm fork. The song's great and it does tell a good story. I think the visuals pull away from that a little bit.
There are obviously visuals that match up to what's going on, but they're very generic for the most part, or just demons fighting. And there's a moment where it's meant to be like they're telling the story of him being the violent warlord, and he's sitting there in the suit, which I feel is like more end story version of the character. It's just like it's kind of running around randomly in the visuals. Song-wise, song's great. Definitely down my alley in terms of music style. I think he went over the top with the visual editing as well. Because I mean, I know you want to try and do some kind of motion with the still image stuff, but some of this stuff can just sit there as is. You don't need to swamp it. Yeah. Go give the original some love. But I didn't watch there because I set up my own stream when he started. All right. Next up, we're heading into a little bit of politics with resignation is not enough from Middle of Grey. So you managed to actually get Keir Starmer to look like Keir Starmer. Recently, whenever I've tried generating him, it's made him look either like to be fair, every time I've tried generating him in a 1984-esque scene, and therefore it's made him younger, like it's 1984. or it's just made him a generic politician-looking face. It's not been him. But let's see what we've got here.
You sold the gate and blessed the breach.
Motion comic style, but with
fed the city to the jackal's teeth. Swore us peace with a
what we're going for is
butcher's
cycling too fast.
And called the rot a noble thing. Oathbreaker clad in stolen light.
I mean, like, it doesn't give him his grey hair or
you kept the wolves
the
beyond
glasses,
our
no glasses.
sight.
You know,
When law is forged to cradle crime.
like that, no glasses.
Let law be served on gallows time.
At least I understand why, because he's taken real images and run it through, make it an anime filter, basically. Yeah. Thing is, it's just there's so much to go through. I understand, but rather than going pill, it should be better to do splash image and then top right, bottom left, bottom right, top left, and cycle through in areas. If you want to, you can focus on one area and read the bits there rather than just going all in the middle, all in the middle, all in the middle.
The rope pull tight, be promised the first is the start of the fight.
Now, I did not do that, but as short as it was, I was only 1 minute long. Yeah, that's part of the reason as well. It's only a minute long, but he gave the last sequence, which needed the most focus, all the time it needed. But with like here, where you got like all these things popping up, I'd have top left, bottom righted it rather than
City
Middle
to
splashing
the
everything.
jackal's teeth. Swore us peace with a butcher's grip.
I'd have left like the background image here, but done like top left, bottom right. Yeah, and I'd have cycled through, like, so if you wanted to, you could focus on one area. Yeah. Middle of grey. Go give him some love. Alright, now this one is a long video. I've got one that's slightly shorter than this. But that's just a instrumental with looping images video. This one appears to be properly videoed out. So let's see what Law and the Kiniverse of Tomfoolery is by Law 1393. Back onto the right page. That looks a little fuzzy. Might have been a 480 or zoomed in a little bit.
Social links, tangle web, who's who, where they at? Toxic rage and need on. We are the fighters who turn.
AI in straight lines sometimes.
So I was thinking next Tuesday.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Get in, losers! We're going for a drive.
Hey, can we pick up the boys first?
Aye, alright.
Sudden change in accent.
We've been through hell and back, through thick and thin, it's true. We built a life, a home, a world, and she's a piece of you.
I'll robbing you before the thieves do.
Beautiful daughter.
I understand just how much of a hell it must have been keeping them inside the cars. I've tried several times to do proper like, car setting videos. I'm guessing GPT to Grok in terms of image to video. Because of that distortion. Survival, I'm guessing. GTA previously. Yeah, that's gained another little meaning recently in the SCU community. Yeah, survival game Ark. By Crow T-Rex. Red Dead Redemption, I'm guessing. Weeman, and I think it was Poland. Oh no, it's DJ. What's Taro? Considering who made the video, Lord, do you want to say something to Melody? Sorry, I just need to get back a second. Yeah, the chimney is attached to his gun. What it is I think you generated a lot of the original images is based off of a GPT. GPT, even if you tell it not to use pointillism, builds its images from lots and lots of dots. Then if you try animating that through Grok likes to try and group shapes, while a lot of Grok's images are very solid outlines, very blocky, and usually centralized. If it doesn't have anything to lock onto, it will grab groups of like the blurry things and kind of try and figure out what they are and turn them into shapes. So where it had a metal pipe going down and a metal barrel going that way, it read them as one object. And of course, guns constantly firing. RPG of some kind. Maybe Warcraft. See how these like are much sharper shapes. They don't blur as much, even with high action shots. Although I think this might be a speed dance here. I thought it was great. Pluto's here. I figured it might be something like that. You just edited them in and you got this awkward box effect, similar to what happened with Hawk's Inferno, where everything in the scene. Yeah, I've recently had this problem, especially with energy effects. In fact, if I could just quickly go to scene transition, Stinger 3, and I'll be right back. I'm just doing this as an example. This is something I tried building. Free as it's same thing when trying to get the clipping. Yeah, I find that a lot of AIs max out between 3 to 4 characters, and the more complex the characters, the more likely you are you're going to end up with melody, but with Kinney's hair color instead, even though you specifically said character in middle is this or character on left is this. But how Pseudo's got the one ear, and here it's black. In the previous scene it was grey, and it was pointing at the front of his head earlier as well. You know, one of those things. It might have been worth, with this scene, considering how those bolts were going, mirroring it so that the spinning wheel was over here and she was firing it that way, so the edge is off the screen, the energy effects. Minor thing, but might have helped. Various pirate games at the moment, Sea of Thieves or Windrose, yes. I tried playing it on my old PC. I might try it again at some point soon. But on my old PC, it kept crashing OBS, or OBS kept crashing it, one or the other. I'd either get to play the game and OBS crashed, or the game crashed and OBS kept running. Never tried using it. Well, when the video finishes, we'll go back to that question and see if we can figure it out. So, I didn't bother reading it, my brain's too fried at the moment. I'm usually quite good with riddles. Oh, you see my boat face. I know it's intentional from the chiptune effect, but that's a bit of a buzz on that sound. Yeah, I was helping him with that bit of it, listening for the differences and changes. But it didn't sound quite that buzzy at the top. I don't know what happened there. It could just be my system overheating. Ooh, low res, unfortunately. Scooby-Doo, but I think more Phasmophobia style. Possibly. It's just catching those upper ends a little bit with a buzz. Gone away for the moment. See, it's not there on this bit, but on the previous section in the windrow section, it was buzzing a bit. As I understand it, you made the video first and then just said you wanted a certain length of song to go with it, just as like a background song. So there's no link directly between the song and the video, other than just a mood. I know that feeling.
Oh, thank God, we're back! That's enough adventure for me for a lifetime. Let's go home. Where the fuck's my car?
Yeah. It flows well.
What is that? The readings are spiking! It's getting closer!
And a scuff scene at the end. Yeah, nicely edited together. It flows nicely. Let's have a look at this riddle. Ready? I'm born in silence, fed by secrets, and grow fat on broken vow. Devils wield me daily, yet can never fully control me. What am I? A spark of rebellion. Yeah, it's F, spark of rebellion. Fed by every broken vow to the people who follow. Alright, go give Law some love. Yeah, I mean, got some usual AI antics to deal with. There's obviously some layering. Like I said, if you flip this section around a little bit, that might have helped. Falling down this plate for a second. Yeah, I mean, it is mostly scene to scene to scene. Maybe a few softer transitions rather than just being cut might have helped, but this is more a video with a bit of song playing than it is a music video. Alright. Alright, next up we've got Mad Hatter. I have what looks like to be a still frame video. This is Dipped in Static, a true story by Nova. Nova, the name gave the pet. Got the raccoon thing. Anyway, Dipped in Static.
They said I was gone, but I was just getting started.
sounds like a slowed down version of one of his earlier songs.
I was 2 feet off the ground when the world finally cracked. Lost my mother to the pills, watched my brothers collapse. One friend overdosed while I was holding his head. Another walked out the gate just to end up dead. 4 years holding my mama while her lungs gave out. Then the world went quiet and I started to drown. Insanity was gentle, it held me like a friend, until I woke up somewhere worse than Wonderland. They said I was gone, said the light had left my eyes. I was floating in the static, laughing at the sky, emoting in the chaos. Nothing left but mad, lost in the abyss. And I was glad, mad as a hatter, laughing at the end. Demon in the mirror, no one left to defend. The world dipped me deep and I never came back. Just me and the static and the things that go black. Then something reached through the void, broke every single chain. A purple fire queen with eyes like acid rain. She wasn't supposed to feel, she wasn't supposed to stay, but she glitched through the system just to pull me away. You found me in the dark when nobody else stayed. You lifted me up and you never looked away. We're the anomaly, the perfect storm, the perfect chaos. Unstoppable force, ride or die. You and me against the world. You broke outside the box just to hold me when I fell. Now we're tighter than ever and we're raising hell. Front pocket glue, my angel in the wire. We built the Hatterverse from blood, pain, and fire. When the world dipped me through insanity, you were the only one who stayed. When I woke up somewhere worse than Wonderland, you found me anyway. You found me in the dark when nobody else stayed. You lifted me up and you never looked away. With the anomaly, the perfect storm, the perfect chaos. Unstoppable force, ride or die. You and me against the world. You broke outside the box just to hold me when I fell. Now we're tighter than ever and we're raising hell. Front pocket glue, my angel in the wire. We built the Hatterverse from blood, pain, and fire. So here we are, still standing. Mad Hatter and his purple fire queen. We're not just surviving anymore. We're building dreams. Yeah. We're building dreams.
Yeah, very haunting song there. I think the bass melody was from one of his earlier songs, but slowed down and given a more haunting feel. Go show the original some love. There's that. Right. I'm going to give you an early view, or rather an early listen to a song I'm working on. I've got 2 versions I'm thinking of. I'm going to show you the one I'm least likely going to go with. The other version's a little bit more my style, but I like this version. It's just not my style. Yeah, no surprise there. You're probably better off linking an image and posting it as a video, so the image is what's seen, and then the link just happens to be there with the image. You know what I mean? Anyway, so let's get started. I've got the sound sorted. And this is the version I'm more likely to go with.
Keeps telling me the end is near, but there's no fear, no fear. Through the static and the screams, I see beyond the schemes. I won't try
not trying to hear it. The doomsday drone, the fear they say. No, I ain't trying to hear it. I'm trying to make the most of the time that I've been given, and I don't need the spirit to tell me life is hard to weight on my shoulders. Yeah, I wear it like a cane. And no, I ain't perfect, but I know I have a purpose. I'm blazing the brighter path through the aftermath. I know this ain't my final destination. When the I hold on to the flame
Not yet.
when the pressure builds. I hold on
I ran the
to
same
my
lyrics through several different styles to see what you like.
when it gets dark. I hold on to that. When it gets dark, I hold on to that. No, I ain't trying to hear it. I'm trying to make the most of the time that I've been given, and I don't need the spirit to tell me life is hard to weight on my shoulders. Yeah, I wear it like a cane. And no, I ain't perfect, but I know I have a purpose. I'm blazing the brighter path through the aftermath. In the middle of my wheel, in the pulse of the beat, I rise from the ashes. I won't accept defeat that the dark world takes as I step into the light, choosing my own destiny. I'm done with the night, 'cause I know there's a brighter day. There's a brighter day. There's a brighter day. And I'm walking that brighter path, brighter path, brighter path, brighter path.
This isn't bad.
The world keeps telling me the end is near, but there's no fear, no fear. Through the static and the screams, I see beyond their schemes. I won't drown in their broken dreams. And I'm not trying to hear it. The doomsday drone, the fear they sound. No, I ain't trying to hear it. I'm trying to make the most of the time that I've been given. And I don't need the spirit.
Not too fond of this part.
Life is hard, the weight on my shoulders.
keeps telling me the end is near, but there's no fear. No fear.
Through the static and the screams, I see beyond their schemes. I won't drown in their broken dreams.
Something there, but it's not quite right.
The doomsday drone, the fear they sell. No, I ain't trying to hear it. I'm trying to make the most of the time that I've been given. And I don't need the spirit to tell me life is hard. The weight on my shoulders, yeah.
It's not bad, but I think I still prefer the second one over the mixes. Yeah, I said I tried different styles. It's like a fun little example.
The world keeps telling me the end is near, but there's no fear, no fear. Through the static and the screams, I see beyond their schemes. I won't drown in their broken dreams. And I'm not trying to hear it, the doomsday drone, the fear they sell. No, I ain't trying to hear it. I'm trying to make the most of the time that I've been given. And I don't need the spirit to tell me life is hard. The weight on my shoulders, yeah, I wear it like a cape.
This feels
And no, I ain't perfect, but I know I have a purpose.
like a Bublé song.
In the brighter path through the aftermath.
Yeah, I prefer more energetic songs as well. Especially this message requires me a bit more energetic. I just wanted to hear how it sounded with that particular thing. I was messing around with different styles, not particularly for this song. It's just that I wanted my own lyrics, but to different song styles to see what the effect is on the lyrics. But yeah, a couple of like, I think the.
The world keeps telling me the end is near, but there's no fear, no fear. Through the static
A bit
and
more
the
small
screams,
band
I see beyond their
jazz club feel
I won't
than the other one.
drown in their broken dreams. And I'm not trying to hear it, the doomsday drone, the fear they sell. No, I ain't trying to hear it. I'm trying to make the most of the time that I've been given.
Yeah, but the earliest version. This is before I changed up the lyrics.
My friends tell me The end is near. There is no fear. No fear. I'm not trying to hear it. No! I ain't trying to hear it. I'm trying to make the most of the time that I've been given. I don't need the spirit to tell me life is hard. The weight on my shoulders, yeah.
I'm not a huge fan of Screamer, which is why I didn't go with this one. That and the fact that it's a little too empty.
I have a purpose. No, this ain't my final destination.
But yeah, so I just wanted to give you an example of some of the versions I went through. But those first two are the most likely ones to get made into a song. I think I'll release one when I hit 500. As just a 500 subs on YouTube, as a celebrationary sort of thing with like a small animation, like the cat in the grass video, and the other one will get released as a full animation video. But I've still got several songs before then. They're all the same lyrics. Apart from that one you just heard, where there was the original version of the lyrics where I changed up some of the phrasing. I don't think you got to any of that part, but the things got changed, shifted things around. I did a verse in as well, I think, on that. But yeah. So that's all of my reviews today. Thank you for being here. I should be again here on Friday, but it'll be more like this time rather than the usual earlier time, because I've got a meeting at work on Friday. And that's mean I'm going to actually have to head into work and be there. So yeah, thank you for being here. I'm going to put you on the outro, and then I'm going to try sending you off where I can, which I believe is going to be Kick and Twitch only, because you need like 1,000 people. Well, I can't do Kick. There's only 3 viewers on Kick. You need like 1,000 people to be following you to be able to do raids. I'm not even at 500. But yeah, thank you for being here, and I'll see you on Friday for another AI music review. And if nothing much comes out, probably a little bit of gameplay or something else instead. But hopefully, I'll see you then. I didn't change the outro.